That's us back out in the boat, out in the kayak. We're out to the island with the ruined castle on it to see. I've always wanted to go across here but never had the opportunity, so I've planned it up this weekend for to get the kayak out and make our way across. Well, that's us landed onto the island. I've pulled the boat up, so there's an eider duck's nest just right at my feet on the island. This is great, getting out to somewhere where you know fine well nobody's been because it's a wee secluded island, so I'm hoping to get a spot that I can camp up tonight. So let's go and have a look. There's the first look at the ruin. We'll see what we're going to see. Loads and loads of bluebells, just a carpet of bluebells. And that looks like an absolute perfect spot here. I might even bring the hammock over. A few bits where you could go and hear the hammock. Oh, I'm happy with this one. Quite excited about this. Right, let's go in and see the castle. Here we go, guys. Medieval. Wow, that's a fireplace. That was a snipe. It's a good solid old but there you go, that's what you call a walk-in fire, eh? Right up the top. That's me walking out to the point at the opposite end of the island. It's not the biggest, but it's absolutely stonking. Oh, definitely. I'm going to be using this more often. Definitely come across here and camp tonight. We're on the outer wall, just exploring. So I'm just taking a wee bit through. That's the loch room below me. I'm just going to take a walk around here and see if we can see any of the turrets. So I'm just taking it nice and easy because there's a wee shower of rain there, and it's quite sort of, it's quite a big building. I was just wondering there, and I looked at this gap and I looked again. I said, that looks like steps. So let's go and have a wee explore. It's like a wee spiral staircase going all the way up here. It's taking us up onto the part of the wall. Oh, superb. Oh, what's this? Another part of a turret. Just watch where I'm putting my feet. No want to fall down in there. I'd be jailed for life. Oh, what a great place just to explore. Oh, I love this. I'm really glad that we've made the effort to come across here. Round about the edge of it, it's all garlic and bluebells from the loch. It's a wee island. I've just come back out for the castle. I said I'm going to sit down and have a bite to lunch. And I looked out and oh no, the pirates may be coming. Another boat coming along. This looks a wee bit bigger than my kayak. Quite a few people in it. That's me back down in the bay, just going to paddle back out onto the water. And it's been a torrential shower just coming, so I'm going to sit here and just let it pass a bit. I kind of got my waterproofs on, but so I've paddled off the island. I've seen a boat coming up, and it's one of the instructors for the local campsite, and he's brought in about 6 or 7 kids, taking them out onto the island. So I was coming off the island and I told them it was inhabited by pirates, and they were all hee-hawing and laughing. You just see the kids over there playing in the ruin of So I'm further across the loch at the other side, exploring this side. So there's a load of debris being brought up with the floods in the winter time, so we'll have a nose about. There's my island in there. I've come over the other side and I'm exploring up the hill, but it just goes up to nothing exciting, so I'm going to make my way back down and back over to the island. the swan coming down. Just got to paddle my way back over, get some charge back into my phone again before I go back onto the island and get all my gear across for the night. There you go, that's the island for tonight. How good is that? You just see the water droplets on the water there, the rain. Absolutely brilliant. Perfect way to spend an afternoon, bobbing about in the water. Wee break in the rain, so over at the island I'm all packed up. So I've got a first run, that's all my gear and the tent, so I'll go across and maybe come back in a wee while, and if it gets cold I've got a bag of logs and I've got a raised fire pit and I might take that across with me. So heading out to the island, so I camp on the island tonight. That's the first run across. It's raining kind of steadily, so I've had to bring a wee bit more over the night. I brought out a tarp and what have you, so there's all my gear there. So I'm going to go back across, and I've got a bag of logs I'm going to bring in because it's a bit cool, and I'll get a wee fire going to get me dried out. I'll make my way out of the island. That's a landing point there, so get up onto the island and we'll get set up. That's a set up for the night. Got a bit of tarp up there now just to keep the rain off us while we're building it, and gives a bit of shelter later on if it comes back again. But we're up on the island, and there's a castle behind us. And the boat's parked up for the night. There's the view. Absolutely stunning location. So we're up a wee loch up the north of Scotland. So this is our views for tonight. Absolutely stunning location. Can you beat the smell of garlic? There you go, guys. There's the setup for tonight. A wet and miserable night, but we're all prepared. We want to do this for a long time. There you go, pouring the rain, but look at the atmospheric shot you're getting. You can't buy that. Birds are skimming across the water feeding on the beasties. Yeah, you can't get the weather all the time. If you're prepared, it doesn't make any difference. Set up for tonight. Ideal. Sitting in the base of an old castle on an island in the middle of the Highlands. Out tonight I've got the MSR. Everyone's usually asking what I've got inside, so it's MSR, it's the Elixir 2. So I've come across, as I say, I'm travelling late tonight. So I've got the Rabascent, still a winter bag. I've got the Amok 4 Seasons airbed, and underneath that I've got a wee silver foil just to keep it up off the ground. And I've got a wee helium pillow there, so all the mod cons will be nice and cosy in here tonight. Well, the rain's sort of eased off, but when that comes off, the midges come out. Loads of them. But the good thing is they're not biting, so I'll take that as a win. Scottish midgie. Shoot with teeth. I'm just out exploring the rest of the island, and I come across this. This is all the local Neds have been chopping away, but in closer inspection there's only one thing that can be doing that, is a beaver. So there's got to be beaver in the water, because that's the first. There's another one over here. There's about 3 or 4 trees all the same, just the pencil stabs left, and there's another one just there. And you can see the teeth mark where it's gnawed away at it, so it's definitely beaver. Well, it's been a fantastic day. What better can you get now? So just sitting chilling with a fire under the trees as the last of the light's just gone across the water. All the birds have started going quiet, apart from the owls. They're just now coming out to play. It's been a brilliant day. This is again, this is one of the camps that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and it's been absolutely amazing. Planned it this week so I could get the kayak away with us, so, and it's got the old ruin of the castle. Near on a perfect day. It's not a very pleasant night tonight. It's absolutely peeing rain, but hey ho, fire's gone. The skin's waterproof. Well, it's 6:30. A cracking night, really good. All I've heard all night is the geese and the ducks. It's kind of overcast this morning again, so I'm going to get packed up and see what the day brings. I'm going to get a cup of coffee first and a wee porridge. That's a good way to start the day off. And I'll get everything all packed back onto the kayak and paddle back across onto the mainland. It's just about 7 o'clock, so everything's all packed up and inside. I've just a tent to put away now in the tarp. So time for a cup of coffee and a bowl of porridge, and that'll get me sorted out. Oh, the geese are extremely noisy this morning. Well, the only way to start a day, a nice cup of coffee. Get a heat back into it, and there's the swans and the geese in the water behind. What a great night. So I'm just about packed up. I've got everything all stripped down, and it's just literally the tent and the tarp to get packed away now. It's been another great camp. I'm out in the middle of an island on a wee secluded loch up in the Highlands of Scotland. you.